It's a very interesting way to kind of buff him up, right? Because it's just like taking away the things that are how you deal with the hero. Okay, well, how good, I guess, how important is it that they get off to a hot start right here on Yandex, by the way, as we're seeing lots of damage out. Melody almost dead. Schofield moves in for the finish with boots on. That's going to be a dead Jakiro, and Schofield draws first blood.
Okay, just raw? That's kind of crazy. Put a little harass onto Yuma. But they don't have the best setup. Like, the two supports will have to roam together. So it's all on Schofield, because presumably Yuma's going to be farming for a long time. Yuma even thinking about going straight for a Mjolnir, which is pretty gangster here. He does have the Frost Dragon, which makes a lot of sense. Obviously, very viable build, and there's a Huskar.
Nice little dodge away there from the Stomp, but isn't going to be able to stop the damage onto Saksa. So Devi is going to take a beating for this, but they are starting to make some more moves, and you know he's getting something. He doesn't have a TP right now, so he's going to try and go for a deny, and he gets it out. Devi Lava.
Wait, how?
I think because of the extended respawn timer, it's going to be hard to get this kill, but maybe Watson plays a little bit too far forward.
Yeah, I think KJ is still hidden.
Oh, yeah, and he goes for it. Snowball there onto Melody. He's going to die, and now the turn onto Gyrocopter. Schofield realizing he's going to die if he sticks around. Watson maybe just a little bit too big. The gush is there. Can they whittle him down bit by bit? Does still have a rocket barrage, and Watson trying to make something happen, but he's going to be forced underneath tower. They can't get the kill, and is going to force out the South. Well, something to keep our eyes on. Should note as well, they are scanning, and Dire realize people are setting up for this Wisdom Shrine. Schofield makes the move over. Malady right there with KJ. If he snowballs, he's going to lose it, though. That's the one dangerous part about this. KJ does go down. Can they do anything else here? Snowball in, they're losing it, but they come back out. As they plane around the rocket barrage, it looks like they're going to be able to finish both of them off. Schofield does die, but Whisper gets the double kill. Well, in the end, a big victory there for Heroic. They're going to try and take some turn onto this, though, as they actually going to bring in numbers to top. I thought that Yandex was going to be able to get something done and maybe pressure that tower more, but it's just going to be noticed dead.
He's got his helm coming out right now, too, so.
Smoke up, Saksa, Cheer Jr. running together, trying to make a play for the Wisdom Rune. Yuma here in ulti form, and they're going to look to chase this down. Be careful with movement. Oh, the Ice Path connection! Lasso dead. 4 heroes suddenly there. Schofield, block off the way. Get it, you can get it. No, Saksa can just jump on in. And just like that, Schofield is going to fall. Not going to be a chance for a Wisdom Rune. Although maybe you can get there. KJ's on his way. He's not going to get there in time.
They're not.
Although, actually, Saksa doesn't have much mana. A dream?
Neither does KJ, though.
Oh! Get him! Get him! He got him! And KJ gets it.
Jeez,
what a savior.
He got down to the dregs of his mana on that. It's like I heard mangoes. I heard everything being used there for KJ to pump those out.
Whisper.
Don't do that. I think that's the way that Huskar can scale so nicely into the later parts of the game, especially when you have a big hard carry like a Gyro. Like, you just get the Ags, and you're just like such a nuisance.
This is a nice kill for them, though, and what they were hoping to get, I'm sure.
But they've got some really good wards down here, scouting exactly where Schofield's running at the moment. Sox is still going to go.
Stampede. Stampede is pretty good. Snowball not going to save him for now, but does pull Yuma in. And actually, with the Ravage turnaround, it's enough.
Just at the end of that lasso. Nice.
Wow.
He kind of followed along next to the lasso, so when it ended, he's just mashing it. And that's going to get the gold there for Sox to get his Blink Dagger. That's going to make these ganks way more successful. And Devi, while he's scouting out the territory, he finds Watson farming in the Radiant jungle.
That's happening. They jump in. Yuma doesn't quite have enough to live through that one. Whisper trying to make a second go of this. Does have Sonic Wave at the ready. a easy tormentor for themselves, but this is going to be under vision.
Whisper.
They're heading over this direction.
Oh, Whisper's going to chuck one in here. You know, he can't help himself.
Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Thinking about it, a big jump is ready. Sonic Wave already out. They didn't connect onto the gyrocopter, but Chira Jr. in some trouble. Will they have enough damage? Yes. 2 down, not bad. And Watson actually still in range here.
They got to try and chase this guy, it feels like, but this might be bad.
I mean, they have a jump to try and turn it. Snowball there, and he didn't manage to pull him inside. Still, they get the kill on the gyrocopter. Schofield shards, blocks off Notice. Do they have the damage, though? It kind of doesn't really feel like it. Notice is so hard to kill. He has a stomp ready along with a double edge to turn. Tries to go back that way. Snowball in, hits onto both of them, but they manage to find that finish.
Yeah, Sox is
Creep
thinking
is
about
gonna
it.
die. Yeah.
Basketball, pair of shoes,
scary.
buddy. I'm just like, don't you love basketball, children?
Well,
I never
speaking
played
of
hockey, so.
dunking on people, Yuma right now, about
right.
to get lassoed, punch, jumped upon, Chira Jr. BKB, do they have enough to keep alive Yuma? No! He is down. That means no dragon form afterwards. The snowball save is too late for the Queen of Pain. Heroic, don't you remember? Never go high ground, ever, ever, ever.
What were you saying about Huskar BKB?
Yeah, he went back for... He did queue a BKB, but now he's going Ags instead.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's an interesting choice. So that's his save versus the lasso.
Jump in, Ravage, try to stay alive. KJ actually gets saved for a moment.
Huskar's
the
alive.
card is going to be there onto Huskar. Good damage out, but do they have enough to keep him alive after the fact? Saves the BKB for this point, kicks away the Huskar, and now the jump on to DK, who does manage to get away. Soxa is going to maybe tick out. Actually, he's living through it.
And good use of the leash from the Tide to lock down that Centaur War Runner. Eventually get that kill.
All right, Schofield, are you going to be able to make the play? He's thinking about it. There's a jump, a kick away, a snowball. Trying to buy some extra time here. Whisper is going to find that finish. But
KJ is also lurking.
Aegis on the gyrocopter.
Chira, if he gets caught inside. Oh, they're going to leave. Oh, he's going to stop.
They got him. The TP, where was he TPing to?
I don't know, but it was going to last 1,000 years.
And now they're just getting picked off one by one. They kick Watson back into the rest of the team. He's BKB'd at like no HP, so he's not going to have a BKB for afterwards. Yuma is going to die to Watson, but they will manage to burn through the Aegis. Unreal moment.
He must have been TPing to the tier 2 down bottom alongside someone else. That was the... it was so long. It was such a long TP. The only downside is that it takes away Scythe or Refresher, which I think are the other 2 best items you can get on this Tide this game.
Oh! Whisper runs right into everybody, and even in the BKB, couldn't get out of there.
Well, in a straight 5v5, I think Schofield is the most important. And when it comes to defending high ground, he is definitely the most important. They're going to go?
Oh, apparently. The full chain stun, but nope. Somebody's there to save you. Now they get the lasso onto the DK. He does have Satanic when he comes back out, but this guy is hurting. There's the Ravage, though, to try and turn it. They start to hit on the gyrocopter. Do they have enough damage? I think they do. He's low. They kick him away. Oh, he was so close to dead. Still living, but Skywrath Mage from downtown trying to find that finish. They need at least something, but they're not going to get it. All 5 are dead. Why did you go without your quap, man? But Watson, very hard to kill. DK form back up in 6 seconds. Can they chase these guys down here? Divide does have Blink Dagger at the ready. Jump in, Ravage, connects, gone! Whoa. Watson didn't stand a chance. They didn't get there in time for the save. But now Gyrocopter might be able to try for a cleanup. Can he survive against Yuma? Yuma standing in the macro pyre. Does not appear to care. They don't have a Satanic for the Huskar. So Yuma actually is going to live for a very long time.
But Notice.
Good jump in from Noticed. But still, a big win as they managed to... Is he going to get him too? Oh, my God. If he got Whisper there as well, that would have been insane. But they get the full set of racks. Double Shadow Strike, if you're catching it onto multiple heroes, is a big problem. Oh, God. Oh, God. Devi, he steps up front center, runs into everybody. He's going to get taunted, but now the damage starts going on to Chira Jr. How much damage do they have? Sonic Wave, second salvo. Yuma down low. He does have that Aegis still, but won't have a refresher for another form. They're in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. Whisper needs to get the hell out of here, and Yuma is already going to die. Oh, no.
That taunt, dude. That
Yeah.
Huskar taunt.
Also, of course, then you can get rid of your boots, which is another big benefit. Underneath the ward right now. Jump in Ravage. Weirdly early, but still is going to end up being enough. Watson starting to die, but look at it. The BKB Satanic with the butterfly. Yuma in no man's land. Does he have enough damage? No. No, he does not. Why do you keep taking these fights like this, man? You don't even have buyback. Oh my god. And now Skyr at the Mage's dead. I don't know what's going on anymore, Trent. Shira Jr. Well, he's going to have another life break soon. The snowball pulls him in a little bit deeper now, and, well, we'll have a kickback in a moment if they want it. They get the life break onto the Skywrath Mage, but it's a silent. Schofield cheeses up to try and survive. Now, wait, he killed him! Oh my god, he died! The Pyrrhic Cloak, he killed himself.
Genius.
Was, I mean, again, so close to enough. If Schofield is there for a punch, that gyrocopter is dead, you know? Punch kick, he's gone.
Yeah. And like, you know, you're dealing with like trying to find this play versus the cart save versus the Huskar taunts versus macro pyres and ice paths coming into cover. So he saw a moment, he went for it, and unfortunately, then it just was not the winning moment that Divide was hoping for.
Oh, Yandex comes away with the victory. 48 minutes in. Central performance that we've seen at times from these Huskars. He created enough problems that Heroic couldn't execute their strategy.
And that is why Huskar's crazy these days, because he doesn't need to dominate the game anymore and still be a relevant hero.